What happens when a racist cop stops the wrong man? He thought he was pulling over someone powerless, but he had no idea who was really behind the wheel. This story will leave you stunned. It was a warm afternoon in Georgia. Cars moved steadily down the street. A black man, dignified in a tailored suit, drove his luxury sedan. He had just left the courthouse after presiding over tough cases all morning. Justice was his job, his mission, his life. But then, flashing blue lights. A patrol car appeared in his mirror. He pulled over calmly, as anyone would. The officer marched up quickly, his hand firm on his belt. His tone, sharp, cold, suspicious. "License and registration," the cop barked. The black man offered them without hesitation, but the officer didn't even look. Instead, he sneered, "Whose car is this? You people don't drive cars like this." The crowd on the sidewalk went quiet. The man stayed composed, but the cop leaned in, his words cutting. "You think you're better than everyone? Out here in a suit? Don't lie to me." The bystanders whispered. Some raised their phones to record. The black man simply took a deep breath. The officer suddenly grabbed for his cuffs. "Step out of the vehicle, now." The crowd gasped. The man slowly opened the door. He stepped out tall, steady, unshaken. His presence demanded respect. And then, he reached into his jacket pocket, pulled out a badge, held it up high for all to see. The officer froze mid-motion. The badge glinted in the sunlight. It read, "Superior Court Judge." The crowd erupted. The cop's face turned pale. "You're a judge?" he stammered. The man's voice was deep, steady. "Yes, and you just tried to arrest a sitting judge without reason." The words hit harder than any gavel. The officer stumbled back, mumbling excuses. I didn't know." But the judge cut him off. "You don't need to know. You treat every citizen with respect. Judge or janitor, the law protects us all." The crowd applauded wildly. Phones captured every second. The officer lowered his head in shame. For once, he was the one on trial. The black judge returned to his car, with dignity intact and a powerful lesson left behind. The story spread across the city. "Justice served on the street," people wrote online. Finally, someone stood up to prejudice. It wasn't just a traffic stop. It was a message, loud, clear, unforgettable. A reminder that arrogance always backfires, because you never know who you're disrespecting. That man you look down on, he might be the one who writes the laws you swear to follow. And sometimes, karma wears a robe and a gavel. So next time you judge someone by their skin color, remember this story. Because respect shouldn't depend on wealth, power, or title. Respect should be given to everyone. If you found this story powerful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real and eye-opening stories on racism.